We are going to do another requested video of Taeyang from BTS and Jennie from Blackpink. Forgive me in advance if I am pronouncing names wrong. Okay, so this everything I say is alleged. Okay, everything I say is alleged. All right, I am interpreting the cards the way that I interpreted them, and doing my very best to hear and feel whatever I need to know related to the reading. All right. So, um, I need you guys to do me a favor, okay? I so welcome you guys giving me your opinion in the comments and um, giving me info that I didn't know and all of that. And so that is great. And if you want to go ahead and agree with somebody and, compare notes, whatever that is, even, that's fantastic, right? But what would like you guys not to do is go to someone else's comments and um, pretty much attack them for their perception. We have to learn now. Let's start learning. Let's start learning some self control over, when, if we say anything to people about things that are absolutely not our business. And um, understanding that we all have our own beliefs, point of views, etc. So we're not going to do that. And if you do that, I will block you. So just mind your business, okay? Don't worry about how anyone else sees the story. They don't care how you feel, just like obviously you don't care how they feel when you commented what you commented, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. Again, everything I say is alleged. So we're going to jump into it and see how Blackpink Jennie thinks and feels about Taeyang. Again, forgive me for mispronunciations. All right. I will display a wide range of emotions throughout this reading. All right. So if you don't like vulgarity or any narrative or story that goes against your belief, then this is not the channel for you. So I don't know if it's been a while. You know what? I'm going to shuffle again, and I'm going to use this deck to start. Show me Blackpink Jennie's honest thoughts and feelings towards Taeyang from BTS. What are her honest thoughts and feelings? It seems like they get into like mischief together, like besties. So I don't know how close they are. Seem like they have some memories with each other. It's like they I don't know, it makes me feel like two peas in a pod. Like they have the same sense of humor. They like to joke around. I don't know if they play pranks on other band members or whatever, but it just seems like they have a good time when they're together, okay? All right. There's a little bit of conflict here. Let's see. We got another one too. So we're gonna see what that is in just a moment. I'm seeing some tempers kind of flaring here. So it seemed like something was canceled. I was kind of getting that earlier. Like, I don't know if a show was canceled or some type of concept was canceled or readjusted or something. But I'm kind of getting that energy. So I don't know if they were going to do something together or what. I remember in Blackpink Jennie's reading that I did a while back, I was asking if they knew each other or not. So, and I can't remember if I said anything, if I added anything to that or not. But so let's see. Child, they ain't gonna stay up. But anyway, let's see what's here on the back. Strength, Three of Swords. All right. So let's just get into it. Tell us about this Four of Wands here for Blackpink Jennie's true, authentic thoughts and feelings towards Taeyang. Tell us about that there, Four of Wands. Ten of Swords, what happened? Because, you know, typically Four of Wands is could be like a celebration. It could even be a physical foundation. But oftentimes we represent it as a relationship, right? And typically with the Four of Wands, they're long-term relationships. But let's get more into it. I could be just picking up on something else, child. Yeah, see, something was planned and then it ended. So I'm not sure exactly just yet what this has to do with each other. You know, it could have been like plans to see each other or something. But let's see what else, okay? All right. Yeah, something's at a standstill. So again, I don't know if that is an actual type of event here or them seeing each other, okay? Okay, but then something changed. We got this blockage here. This could be like a lockdown or something. And that could be why the event, it could just be, yeah, it could be why the event or them not able to see each other is why, like, it's some type of lockdown. Uh, Five of Wands, why are you here? Three of Swords. Yeah. So it seems to me outside of that, because the question is, how does she authentically, genuinely think and feel? And this could just be today, y'all, in this moment as I pull these cards. But she seems upset at him about something. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Five of Swords, what else? And the Justice. You know, with that energy, it's kind of like being duped. It's kind of like, you know, maybe I'm paying you for a service, for example, but I'm not getting what I think I should have got for the service or what was promised to me. So it seems like, yeah, it seems like player energy, and it just feels like being duped, especially with that Five of Swords there. And the communication Knight of Swords is an aggressive one, right? So let's get more into it, y'all. So I know people was commenting about them dating and all of that, and maybe I'm just picking up on something else, child, because she seemed a little aggravated with him. Okay, and again, it could just be right now. Can't forget that card. Okay, so you know what? Let's do Moonology first, and then we'll do some love oracles. Time to breathe out. Show the world the real you. A time for healing. So it's definitely some conclusions are within reach. So it's definitely something here. And we're going to try to get a little bit more on it so we can kind of narrow it down. Meditate, contemplate, don't let pride get in the way. So there is definitely some breakdown of communication here. Because if they was dating, as some of y'all suspect, then we're starting off Four of Wands, Ten of Swords. I mean, okay. So, love oracles. Let's see. And then we'll look and we'll try to see, child. I think we're going to do this reading just a little bit different than we have the others. And if we like this way, then we'll continue to do so. If you're still here, please do hit that like button. I appreciate it very much. Okay. Flirt and chemistry. Okay, right. So this could also be somebody leaving a recent past situation. Release your ex, okay, on top, yeah. And then what's here? Free yourself. So, I mean, but we're asking about how she sees him. And consistently, there's a range of different emotions throughout here. Um, so let's just go ahead and get these up and get some more energy on this. So I think we're going to stay on her side for a little bit and try to get a little bit more clarity on what we just pulled. So, what is this conflict energy that Jennie has towards Taeyang? Or what is this? Show us more of what that is. The conflict it is. What the conflict is. What's the conflict here in that spread for Black people? Jennie. King of Pentacles here. The Devil, Nine of Swords. Four of Wands wanted to come out, but it did not. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. So it's definitely conflict within whatever their relationship is. I don't know if one of them are earth sign. Somebody, again, feels like they're not getting equal give and take within whatever that situation is. Four Cups and a Star. Okay. It's almost like having certain expectations. Like, you know, so, yeah, but the expectations are not met. All right, let's get into it. See, I cracked the deck and there it is. So I don't know if this is some type of strategy or something. Why the King of Pentacles? Because it could be contractual wise, you know. So the King of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords, Strength, and the Ten of Wands here. It's a lack of stability here. It's like somebody's kind of cold, you know? Somebody's cold. It's like not really, it's again having expectation of what a situation may look like, but it being nothing like it. Look, again. Tell me about that devil. Tell me about the devil. Yeah. So this, again, could have been some type of event that they were supposed to have or do, and it got canceled, okay? Or if something one of them wanted to do, but they couldn't because of some type of contract. Because it keeps giving me that energy. And I hope I'm not picking up on some other situation that could be going down in the world in general right now. And it's just like, this what wants to come through. But, all right, now, you know, I am, for some reason, just really feeling like, and we'll ask again to get a little bit more clarity, right? But it doesn't feel like this is really aimed towards him, and we'll continue to clarify, but it seems like some outside influence just going on in work, you know? So whatever the stress was, it seems like it's trying to be rectified here. The Nine of Swords is the Six of Swords here, clarify going into another opportunity here. Yeah, the Eight of Swords wanted to be in reverse here. Okay. Yep. All right, y'all. Keep in mind that I'll just read what I am getting, what I am interpreting. Doesn't mean that it's right. Okay. But I keep getting this energy of a relationship dealing with image, right? Or just to hype up a situation. And maybe they wanted to release this information or something was supposed to be released at a particular time, but it kind of got out. It's like trying to keep something a secret and like, how did people find this out? And then the final card here is the Ace of Cups. So tell me about the Ace of Cups. The Ten of Swords. Again, it could just be this situation. It could just be the relationship, child. Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords. It could be unrequited. Again, it feels like somebody is duped here. Somebody didn't get what they thought they was going to get out the situation, or it could have just been some unloyalty, disloyalty here. So I don't know, child. Only time will tell. Let's do a little moonology on that thing. If you still here, please do hit that like button. A new romantic cycle begins when I crack the deck. This could have been Snoozy. What's the matter, baby? Come here. Come here. What's the matter? You okay? You have a bad dream? You having a bad dream, baby? Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh. Are you okay? Oh, she was having a bad dream. Well, you okay? Okay, baby girl, go lay down. All right, so let's get a little bit of moonology. Nothing is yet set in stone. Hold your vision. Time for healing on top and new romantic cycle. So again, this could have been a past situation that they were coming out of. I mean, that she was possibly coming out of, and it could be him, whichever one. All right, so give me a moment. All right, so let's just go over to his side, and so we can maybe get a little bit of clarity from his side and see if it's matching up and all of that. Because what? All right, so what are Taehyung's from BTS genuine thoughts and feelings towards Blackpink Jennie? Nine of Swords, you still got that stress, child. Seven of Pentacles. Something definitely did not go as planned. Ten of Wands. So they must be beefing. Like, that's only, I mean, all right. Let's see. You know, maybe people don't, this may be something that the general public is not aware of yet. This could be future energy, near future, but there is trouble there within their connection. Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups, okay? And it could be specifically on her end. And it could be a post that she makes or something, and people are like, what does that mean? That was like subliminal message or something. So what's the stress here? What's the mental stress for Taeyang towards Blackpink Jennie? Seven of Cups. See, somebody got options or there's some confusion. It's kind of like mixed messages. I don't know if they lost somebody physically that they all know in common or something. Because this energy is just... But there is some type of ending. Why that... There's strength. Yeah, like that, like Moonology said, like nothing is yet set in stone. Like, again, because there's some past person here. There's another person in the mix here. Three's a crowd. Ten of Wands again. Why the Six of Pentacles though? Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So it don't look like it's adding up to much of nothing. Honestly, y'all, I keep pulling to try to make sure I'm getting the right thing, and I keep getting the same thing. So take it or leave it. Let's look at these love oracles. Heart to heart conversation, passion, worth the waiting for, make the effort. What else? Attraction on top, and release your ex. So maybe this ex person is just playing a factor, and I can't ignore the Four of Wands. We only got the Lovers like once or twice. We didn't get any Two of Cups energy. It's just showing me like a lot of past energy here as well. Other options. It's showing me some discontent with one another. And again, this factor could be some other person here. It's also making me feel like, again, they got some type of business together, even if it's just a show or two, and maybe something got delayed or canceled. So that's the energy I'm kind of getting between them two. But let's see. Let me think for a minute. Please do hit that like button if you're still here. I believe a specific question that was asked, that someone wanted me to ask, was were they dating? So I guess we'll ask that flat out and see what we get. Is Jennie from Blackpink and Taehyung from BTS dating? Are they in a relationship? Is Blackpink Jennie and Taehyung from BTS in a relationship? Sid, getting like in the past, right? The Six of Cups could also be a yes. So let's just see what else comes out. Three of Pentacles. If they were getting to know each other. Now I'm getting like single independent energy with that Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Four Swords, Hangman. So again, it feels like nothing is set in stone. So maybe they just getting to know each other right now, because somebody still got an attachment, allegedly. Somebody still got an attachment. That's a whole lot of cards right there. Four of Pentacles. What's that? Temperance, Ace of Swords, Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles. You know what that make me think about? That other Moonology card. Show the world the real you. So let's get into it and see what that is alluding to. So tell me about the Six of Cups here. Why the Six of Cups? The Six of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. So this could have been work they put in the past, right? Or they still working on something or desiring to work on something with somebody in the past. Tell me about that Three of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like whenever they dated, I don't know if it's, I don't feel like it's necessarily now, but we got the World card. the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. So again, this could be that heart-to-heart conversation we seen earlier where it ended to the Nine of Pentacles. So tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Six of Swords. So if they were, they aren't anymore. All right. But let me get into it a little bit more. What are Four Swords? Temperance. Star. Nine of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. And so as I get further along here, wait, hold on. As I get further along here, it's kind of making me feel like also it's just this past person that's getting in the way. And it don't have to be that they're necessarily doing anything physically or saying anything. It's just that there could still be feelings, you know, for this person or whatnot. Um, one second, what's this? Because it's definitely giving me the energy of like missing someone. And then tell me about the Devil, the Ace of Pentacles. Two of Swords. See, it makes me feel like somebody putting a situation together. So under the Hangman, bro, it's the Emperor, the Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, and it's leading into the Devil. It makes me feel, and then to clarify, the Devil is this energy. It makes me feel like putting a situation together, a relationship together for publicity. Is like, that's what I feel like. So, tell me about that. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. I'm not seeing like, oh, we in love. Temperance is here with the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. What's the Ace of Swords? The Ace of Swords is confusions and an ending. Why the Nine of Swords? Justice and the Ace of Wands. It just don't seem, you know, all that's, yeah, it just don't seem like they do have chemistry for real, you know? Okay. The King of Pentacles is the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords. It makes me feel like contracts. All right. With the Justice here as well and the Ace of Wands, it's like, yeah. Hold on. Tell me about the relationship between Taeyang and Blackpink Jennie. Accelerated motion. Authority. Was something else in there? Stand your ground. Love begins. The World and solar plexus. Wisdom on top and Tower on the bottom. What's with the Tower? Harmony. It's connected here to material harvest, material and spiritual prosperity. Keep giving me a lot of patience, and I don't know, y'all. That's how I'm receiving it. Like, it's not, I don't know. And again, this could even be, I could be misinterpreting it, and it could be wanting to be public. wanting the situation to be public, but that's not really what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and see what else we can ask. Tell me about the relationship between Blackpink Jennie and Taeyang from BTS. Show me their relationship. What type of relationship do they have? Is it friendly? Is it romantic? Is it good? Is it heavy? Show me the relationship, the energy between Taeyang and Jennie. Show me the energy between Taeyang and Jennie. We have Knight of Swords. We have Two of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. Okay. In this energy so far, it does feel like um, mixed messages, and you know, yeah, it kind of feels like mixed messages. But anyway, we do have that in my hand where I stopped off. Let's see. Tell me the relationship. Six of Cups again. So no matter how I ask the question, y'all, this seems to be the general energy. Excuse me, Page of Cups. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, child. So, and then we'll clarify. And again, I could be a little bit off, and this could be a ending. The reading's supposed to be about them. It ain't supposed to be about no ex, right? But that could be seeping in, and this could be I'm leaving a situation and we doing something. Take it as a resonate. Whatever you believe is what you believe, right? World in the Eight of Pentacles. We got the Empress, Seven of Cups, and then we have the Five of Wands on top, Six of Wands on the back. All right. All right, so let's see. Let's get into it. And this will be our last question. I mean, we can ask before we go what we can expect to see between the two in the near future. And then that'll be that. So if you're still here, please do hit that like button. I appreciate you very much. Okay, we got the Page of Wands for the Knight of Swords. It's this it's a bit of immaturity here, and again with this not being clear, it's like beating around the bush. It's like a maybe type of thing. And then again, here we go with the Six of Pentacles in my hand. Why the Two of Pentacles? Why the Two of Pentacles? Two of Cups. Okay, we finally got the Two of Cups out. Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups. All right. Now, again, this could be they tried something in the past with each other. It didn't work out. Maybe right now seems like the time to bring it together, right? But overall, my energy is, it feels like a contract. Why the Page of Pentacles? Which is the Ten of Pentacles in my hand here, ended up on top. But what a Page of Pentacles. Oops. Four Cups. Disinterested. Maybe somebody wasn't offering enough again in the past. The Lovers wanted to be in reverse. See? Unrequited love. Whether it's a contract or not, it's unrequited. Disinterested. Why the Six of Cups? Ten of Cups. Tell me more about that Six of Cups. Five of Swords. It just still seemed like somebody holding out from somebody from their past. Tell me about that Page of Cups. What's this communication here? Ten of Wands. So, in the Emperor. We got the Ten of Wands twice. Why? Why do we have the Ten of Wands twice? Three of Wands, Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles. So, yeah. Again, in some way, shape, or form, an ex is still relevant in somebody's feelings here, okay? By the Ten of Swords. By the Ten of Swords. We just keep getting the same story, so I'm inclined to believe that it is what it is. And so we just went in circles here. So it could be this on and off situation with an ex. And by the Seven of Cups. Seven of Wands. Yeah, somebody still has other options. Somebody could feel like, one is a player type energy, or they still holding the flame for their ex here. Why the Empress? Page of Cups. Right? Yeah. Look at that. Sun card. The Tower. I don't know. That energy like that keep giving me like pregnancy energy. And of course this could be a new start, but that's kind of where it's ending. That's the final card. Um, mm, yeah. Again, it could be one of them interested in the other, but yeah, it seems like this disinterest. So let's do love oracles. Well, let's do monology first and then love oracles. Prosperity lies ahead. Expect powerful change. A fiery climax approaches. A new romantic cycle begins. Time to take action, and the answers you need are coming. I want to ask more about this Empress and all this Page energy. Okay. So, whether they're together or not, y'all see what I've been getting, then there definitely could be an ending in the near future. Um, why the Empress and why the Empress for their thoughts, their relationship, their connection? Why the Empress? Nine of Swords. Got Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Lovers with the Devil, Four Cups. Death card on top. Mm. It's like making a major decision in terms of, again, for me, it feels like publicity. It feels like stress. It feels like doing something you don't want to do. So, yeah, that's what I got. of the situation. Mm. All right, y'all. Later.